I'm Nicola, and this is the Faster Changes with Nicola YouTube channel. Hey Shrishti, welcome Support Studio. You're grateful for an excellent interview. You've got it before I even ask. That's awesome. And you're grateful to talk to someone you haven't talked to in a while. That's beautiful. I am grateful for hot tubs and saunas because I can sit on my butt and they're exercise mimetics, so I can improve my health while I'm sitting, getting hot, and I love them. So, wouldn't it be great if I got to sit in the sauna tonight? So, as you can tell, we're starting with gratitude. Put your gratitude in the comments and welcome. Before we get started with what we're tapping for today, which will be tapping for inspiration, for releasing anything that blocks you from being inspired. And then we're going to follow that up for tapping for momentum. So blocking anything that is releasing anything that is blocking you from having momentum. Before we get to that, like the video, please, and subscribe to my channel so that you'll know when the next video is. And Sherry, grateful for lunch. That sounds delightful. Harmony, grateful for hot showers, coffee, good weather, and choruses sing out. How delightful is that? Welcome, Debbie. And Kristen is here. Everybody wish Kristen a happy birthday because it is her birthday today. Happy birthday, my friend. Debbie is grateful for an awesome hot yoga class and instructor. Nice. That sounds fantastic as well. Yes, happy birthday, Kristen. Okay, so let's get started with tapping for being inspired. So you can let go of anything that's blocking you from inspiration. So, aiming question is 0 to 10. How inspired am I feeling now? I'm starting out feeling quite inspired this morning personally. It's up at a 9, which I'm very grateful for. So, not much room for improvement there, but let's see where it goes. Put in the comments where you are with inspired. So here we go. We've got Support Studio is at a 9, Harmony coming in at a 7.5, Slash is at a 3. Welcome, Slash. And Kristen's at a 6. Stellar. Awesome. Let's get started. So you start with tapping. Feel your fingers and shift your focus. Just put the day on hold. If you have a to-do list or you have other things on your mind, just hit pause on that while you give yourself about a half hour to create some changes. And repeat after me. I release and let go of anything that's blocking me from connecting with my inspirations. I let it go. However, I've been doing that inside, I give myself permission to release it now. I just let it all go. And I give myself permission to feel truly inspired now. Feel those fingers. And then squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Excellent. Floor, welcome. Awesome. So now we're going to pivot from tapping to some very gentle, soothing touch, some self-havening. Now you can do that with the hands. You can do self-havening, that soothing touch on the face, whatever feels good for you. Just make sure it's nice and slow and soothing. And there's also the arms, whatever feels good. So get started with that. And we're going to add some affirmational questions. This is useful to redirect your mind towards the goal that we're focusing on, which is becoming more inspired and releasing whatever is blocking you from being inspired. So, what if I focus on the things that inspire me? What if it's easy to find things that inspire me? What if I open up my mind to all the possibilities around me? What if I let go of some blocks today? What if I start to notice things that inspire me all around? Now, let's check in and see where we're at with feeling inspired. You can ask yourself 0 to 10, how inspired am I feeling now? Now, mine has moved up to a 10. I'll take it. That's good. See what it is for you and put it into the comments. And Kathy, I can't believe you're here while you're on a cruise. I am honored. Welcome. Sherry, thank you. Shrishti, 6. Sherry, 6. Let's see. I need to scroll again. All right. Shrishti now at a 10. Floor, 5 or 6. Support Studio, 10. Harmony, 8.5. Kristen moving up to a 7. And Debbie, 9.5. You guys are doing amazing. And Sherry's at an 8. 8 is great. We're going to start tapping again. Take 2 fingers, non-dominant hand this time. Change it up. Feel your fingers. Notice the sensation of the tapping. And repeat after me. I release and let go of all the things I'm trading my inspiration for. Everything that blocks my focus and distracts me, I freely and completely let it go now. Feel those fingers. Shift to the collarbone. It's okay to let that stuff go. Wherever it came from, I just let it go. Whoever I've been acting like, I still choose to let it go. I give myself permission to connect with the things that inspire me now. Feel those fingers. And squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out on a sigh. Say peace. Peace. Give yourself a smile because you're doing something awesome for yourself by joining in with the tapping. Now, we are going to pivot once again to some soothing touch. This is self-havening. And we're going to do a pattern interrupt with that, or with this. And this way, we're going to give the brain a moment to change focus so that we can really let go of anything that blocks us from being inspired or connecting with the things that inspire us. Let's see, what do we want to use for a tongue twister today? I'm going to go with the New York one. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. Give me an emoji in the chat if you said that out loud 3 times as well. It's really hard to focus on anything else when you're doing a tongue twister. They are a great way to break a negative focus. Simple, portable, easy peasy. Good job, Support Studio. Let's see. Debbie's at a 10. That's awesome. The concrete jungle where dreams are made. Hey, you can make your dreams anywhere. Good. Kristen, Shrishti, Debbie, Harmony, Sherry, and Floor. Everyone did the tongue twister. Awesome. Good job. So now let's check back in and see where we are with connecting to our inspiration or being inspired. So ask yourself the aiming question, 0 to 10, how inspired am I feeling now? So mine's moving up, 10 plus. I'll take it. That's really good. Let me see in the comments where you are with this one. Support Studio, that's awesome. 13. Harmony, 9.5. Floor, 7, 8. That is great. Very good. And Kristen coming in at an 8. Sherry, a 10. Awesome. Very nice, steady, incremental changes, which is exactly what we want when we do this process. We're going to tap again. And Debbie, 11. Awesome. So feel those fingers. Start with the 2 fingers, gently tapping. Just an aside note, the harder you tap does not make this technique more effective. So gentle tapping is perfect. Feel those fingers and say, I release and let go of anything I've been trading my inspirations for. Feel the fingers and shift. Today is a great day to let that stuff go. Wherever I picked it up, I choose to put it down now. I let it all go all at once now. And I give myself permission to connect with the things that inspire me most right here, right now. Good job. You can squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Say peace. Excellent. Now, we'll do a little more affirmational, soothing touch, havening touch. And then we're going to check in, maybe do another round of tapping and pivot to momentum, which is a good one. So let's see. What if I continue focusing on the things that inspire me? What if I continue letting go of anything that blocks me? What if I slow down and check in with inspiration? What if I give myself permission to be inspired? All right, now let's check again. 0 to 10, how inspired am I feeling now? Well, that moved me up 10 plus, plus, plus. A little bit of a jump there. Let me see in the comments where everyone is. I think we're going to do one more round of the tapping and then move into momentum. So we've got Floor coming in at an 8 or a 9, Support Studio way up there at a 14, Harmony's at a 10, and Shrishti as well. Debbie is 11. You guys are doing amazing. We'll do one more round of tapping on this one and then move into momentum. So feel the fingers again, shift your focus and repeat after me. I release and let go of anything that blocks me from feeling inspired. Wherever it came from, I let it go. Whoever I've been acting like, I still let it go. Wherever it seemed important to focus on something other than being inspired, maybe I could let that go too. I give myself permission to truly connect with the things that inspire me now. Good job. Now you can squeeze your wrist, take a nice deep breath in, and relax it out. Peace. Good job. We're going to pivot once you put in the comments where you are with inspired. So 0 to 10, how inspired am I feeling now? And then we're going to move into momentum. So let me see where you ended up. I'm ending up at a 10 plus, 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 much like Support Studio is at. So that's good. Ooh, she's even higher. 14.5, stellar. Debbie 13, Shrishti 12, Sherry was at 11. Harmony, beautiful, coming in at a 10. That's excellent. Good job, everybody. Now, if you didn't get yourself to a 10, that's okay. The video will be available later and you can always do this again. Good job, Floor. All right, so let's tune into momentum. Creating momentum. So maybe think about something in particular that you want to create more momentum with, something that you're working on, or just let it be vague in general. It will work either way. 0 to 10, how much momentum am I creating? So I'm at a 10 there, which is Not surprising considering how my day's been going. So definitely creating momentum, which is good. Support studio is at a 4. We have room for improvement there, and we're going to start improving that in just a moment. Everybody put it in the comments. Let's see where you're starting, and then we're going to start making some changes. All right. While you guys are putting it in the chat, or the comments, I am going to start with the tapping. So feel your fingers and repeat after me. I release and let go of all the things that derail my momentum. That little voice in my head, the peanut gallery, any blaming, complaining, or excuse making, any limiting beliefs that I have cranking around in my head. I just let them all go. One that I used to have was something I heard really frequently growing up in childhood. It was, I don't feel like it, Nikki, I'm too tired. And that became the voice in my head. And that derailed me all the time. But I let it go. And you can too. So say, I give myself permission to keep connected with my desire for momentum. All right, squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out. Peace. Excellent. Okay, so self-havening. Remember, it could be the hands or the arms, which feels really nice. It could be the face. You can even go back over your hair, whichever feels best for you today. Nice and slow and soothing. That is the purpose here. Okay. We're going to do some affirmational statements with this, with the self-havening. What if I am creating momentum? What if I can continue creating momentum? What if I release distractions easily? What if it's easy for me to focus on things that make a difference? All right. Let's do one more. What if there's always a way to create more progress? Now let's check in again, 0 to 10. How much momentum do I feel like I'm creating now? So mine's moved up to a 10 plus. Let me see. So support studio was at a 4. Harmony came in at an 8. Sherry at a 0. Really? Floor is at a 2. We're going to change that one. Sherry. Support has moved up to a 6. Debbie, 8.5. Nice place to start there. Floor coming in at a 3 or a 4. And Harmony in a 9. Very good. We're going to make incremental changes. Debbie at a 10 now. That is excellent. Good job. And Shrishti, 3, 6, somewhere in there. And Sherry moving up to a 4. That's a really nice big shift from 0 to a 4. Good job. So let's tap again. Feel your fingers and say, as I work on this, I notice what's holding me back and I let it go. And even if I don't notice what it is that's holding me back, I let my unconscious let it go. Feel those fingers. However, I've been sabotaging momentum, I freely and completely release it today. I give myself permission to create momentum now. All right, squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in and relax it out. Say peace. You can give yourself another smile if it feels good. And then resume self-havening. I know I can vibes versus think I can vibes. Very nice, Debbie. Okay. Going to do some soothing touch. And this time we'll do another pattern interrupt. Okay. Give me an emoji if you do this along with me, your pattern interrupt. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. My little kitten Squeaks is in here, so she inspired that one. And then we're going to check in again. 0 to 10. How much momentum am I creating now? 10 plus plus, so mine is making incremental changes. And that's really all we want, is we want to create a little bit of a shift just to get the ball rolling. Good. Shrishti in Support Studio and Debbie all did the tongue twister. That's excellent. And Floor moving up to a 7 or an 8. Support Studio coming in at a 7. Very nice shift there. Good job. Debbie, 12. Excellent. Lots of momentum. Beautiful. All right, we're going to start and do another round of tapping. Sherry moving up to a 5. That's excellent. And you did the tongue twister. Awesome. Good job. Well, let's use the non-dominant hand. Let's change it up. All right, feel your fingers and say, I release and let go of whatever blocks me from creating momentum towards the things that matter to me. However, I've been blocking myself, I let it go. Wherever I learn to block myself in that way, I give myself permission to let it go. I let it all go, all at once now. Feel those fingers and say, I give myself permission to create momentum towards the things that matter to me. And maybe I can even let it be easy. Okay, squeeze that wrist. Take another deep breath in. And relax it out. Nice deep breath. Say peace. Peace. Good work. Let's see. Shrishti 5, 6. And Floor did the tongue twister as well. That's stellar. Now, let's see. It's time for some informational questions to go along with the self-havening. What if momentum is more natural for me than I realized? What if creating momentum just means doing one simple thing a day? What if when I'm consistent in the little things, it creates its own kind of momentum? What if I can see all kinds of ways to create more momentum now that I'm looking for them? What if I've been doing better than I realized? Very good. Let's check in again. 0 to 10. How much momentum am I creating now? Mine's a 10 plus plus. I'm happy with that. Let me see in the comments where you are. Kristen is at a 4. Harmony, 9.9. You're just so close. And you did the tongue twister too. Fantastic. Support Studio moving up to an 8 is great. Harmony, 10. Excellent. You got there. You did it. Sherry, 7. Nice progress, especially since you're starting at a 0. Shrishti coming in around 6 or a 9. And Debbie, 12 plus. Beautiful. Let's go again. So feel the fingers, start tapping, and repeat after me. I release and let go of whatever's left that's blocking me from creating momentum. Wherever it came from, I send it back. Whoever I have been modeling this after, I just let it go. However I learned to do this, I choose to let it go. Whatever I've learned, I can learn something new instead. All right. Say, I give myself permission to create momentum and to feel good about it. Feel those fingers. Now squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. Maybe wiggle your toes. Really be present in your body. Come out of your head. And then say peace. Peace. Good work. We're going to do another pattern interrupt. You can start the soothing, havening touch again, self-havening. And let's see, what would we like to do for tongue twister? Harmony, I'm grateful that you're grateful for today's tapping. That's really great to see. Let's see, tongue twister here. How about, I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. I saw Susie sitting in a shoe shine shop. Where she sits, she shines, and where she shines, she sits. Don't want to get that one wrong on YouTube. Nope, no siree. Sheila. All right, let's see. I know there's another one there, Support Studio, and I'm not remembering what it is. So, all right, so Support Studio and Shrishti did the tongue twister. That's great. Kristen was coming in at a 5. Debbie's at a 13. That's beautiful. And Harmony also did the tongue twister. Awesome. Good job. So we're going to do one more tapping round, and then we'll close it up for today. So tap and repeat after me. Say, I release and let go of whatever is left that could, would, or has blocked me from momentum in my life. All the parts and pieces to that, I let it go. All the memories and associations, I let them go. All the links, I let them go. That voice in my head that tells me I can't, I challenge it as I let it go. I give myself permission to create momentum and to feel really good about it. Feel the fingers, then squeeze your wrist. Take a nice deep breath in. And relax it out on a sigh. Peace. Good job. All right, let's see in the comments where you ended up with momentum. 0 to 10. How much momentum am I creating now? Mine is a 10 plus plus. I'm pleased with that. And you guys can put that in the comments. And I'm looking. I'm really pleased with everyone that did the tongue twister. That's really good. So let's see, some reminders. Collateral Changes is coming up a week from Saturday. It will be the August 4th, so the first Saturday of the month. That is at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time. I work with 3 volunteers to release memories, and you can join in, follow along, and create massive changes in your own life. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. It helps my numbers. Follow the channel. Even click that alarm bell so that you know when the next live stream is, which will be next week, by the way. So thank you all for being here. This has been fun for me. I hope it's been fun for you. I know I got some changes. I hope you did as well. And it looks like you guys did awesome. So I will see you all next week. And thanks for being here. Take care.